They should let me vote Ballon d'Or. They should let me have a vote.
Nah.
I need to vote.
That would
for
be
Ballon
bad.
d'Or.
That would be bad for football.
They need to actually let people who know football vote
I'd rather
for
have a
Ballon d'Or.
corrupt system than you vote for Ballon d'Or.
That's mad.
That was actually fast.
My vote should count like for 10 votes, bro.
Mate,
Genuinely.
the amount of on your knees like voting you do is just too much,
What does
bro.
that even mean?
Do you have a list?
I
I've
do
got
have
a
a
list. I've got a list as well.
All right, so we're doing our Ballon d'Or ranking list. Who actually deserves a Ballon d'Or? It's competitive this year, which we like to see.
Yes, 100%.
But I think it's still clear who wins.
No, it's
so
not.
yeah, it is. It is.
It's not.
Let's do our list. I'm just gonna go ahead and name my list. 10. I've got Harry Kane. Harry Kane at 10.
These are my list.
9. Toni Kroos. 8. Florian Wirtz. 7. Dani Carvajal. 6. Kylian Mbappe. 5. Lautaro Martinez. 4. Phil Foden. 3. Vinicius Jr. 2. Jude Bellingham. And at number 1, to lift the Ballon d'Or at the end of the year, Rodri Castante Hernandez. You already know. Perfect list, bro. Spot on. Genuinely, if that's not the list, there's something
First of
wrong.
all, I think we've got the exact same players on the list.
Okay, that's fire.
But very different for sure. First of all, there's just like, I can't comprehend certain men being above certain men just given based off your criteria. So I got to hear your criteria before I even say my list.
No, you have to say your
What's
list,
your
bro.
criteria?
My criteria? Okay, well, yeah. Ballon d'Or should always just be based off of trophies and impact on the team. Impact on the trophies.
Okay, trophies and impact on the team.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Now
would say
here's
so.
my list. That's basically what I said. So number 10, Florian Wirtz.
Okay.
Number 10. Number 9, Harry Kane.
Okay.
Number 8, Phil Foden.
Oh,
Phil Foden. Yes, 100%. Number 7, Toni Kroos.
oh
Number
my
6,
days.
Lautaro Martinez.
Okay.
Number 5, Mbappe. And there is an argument for these top 4 players, so I couldn't decide. Jude, Vinny, Rodri, Carvajal.
Oh my God! Just who's your winner, bro?
I can't decide.
You can't decide.
I think they all have an equal amount of justification for them to win it, so I really can't decide.
My days. Move over this way.
But
bro.
I will say,
move over this way.
I will say though, Dani Carvajal is very low on your
No,
list.
he's
if
not.
he's based
7,
on
bro.
contribution
7.
and trophies.
7, bro.
Contributions and trophies.
Yeah, and obviously how good you are as a player as well. Obviously,
He was fantastic.
no, but
You could
It's
clearly
Dani
see
Carvajal.
against France, Jesus Navas got rinsed up, and they were desperately needing
Navas
Carvajal.
did decent.
Navas was so bad.
Navas
he faked an
did decent.
injury. He faked an injury.
Mbappe didn't play. I mean, Mbappe didn't score.
Bro,
didn't score.
Mbappe assisted,
Mbappe
bro.
didn't
He
score.
cooked Navas for the assist.
Nah, bro. Navas did
Absolutely
fine.
crazy.
He did
7
fine.
goals, 8 assists for Carvajal. He won Euros, the Champions League, La Liga, and Super Copa. If that's not trophies and impact, while being on
he's 7.
while being on a gluten-free diet,
Yeah, he's 7. That's
I don't
good.
see why he wouldn't be top 4.
That's
at
no,
least
7.
top 4.
Well, because first of
Oh,
all,
just because he's Dani Carvajal.
well, no. First of all, he's the worst player on the list.
Say that for
First of all,
Cannavaro.
he's the worst player on the list.
Tell that to Cannavaro who won Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, Cannavaro. First of all, he didn't deserve that Ballon d'Or. Second, he was probably the best center back in the world.
And Carvajal is not the best right back in the world right now.
I mean, he has a claim, but it's still like the competition is so horrible, bro. It's horrible.
Okay, so let's talk about
Cannavaro,
Rodri.
he was probably
Let's talk about
center back-
Rodri's impacts and trophies because it.
Yeah.
First of all, Carvajal beat Rodri in the Champions League. He won the Euros with Rodri, who, by the way, didn't really have that much of an impressive campaign in the Euros.
Player of the tournament, Rodri Castante Hernandez, Euro player
Don't
of the
do that.
tournament.
Don't do that.
Player of the tournament, won the Euros. Premier League, won
Everyone
that,
knows.
was crucial.
Everyone knows that
Manchester
player of
City-
the tournament was not.
Manchester City-
That's just not true.
He lifted it in it. He lifted it in it. That's what I'm going.
He was the most valuable
That's
player.
what I got to base
He was the most valuable player for Spain.
They voted him.
Was he really the most valuable player of Spain?
They voted
I'm
him
asking you.
player
I'm
of the
asking you.
tournament.
I'm asking
They voted
you
him
because we
player
know these are
of the
corrupt.
tournament,
We
bro.
know these are
They
corrupt
voted him player.
trophies.
That's what I'm going. I'm going off of trophies, individual trophies as well. Impacts, skill.
Impact. I'm looking at the eye test.
Yeah.
And
And
I
Rodri-
saw Rodri get hooked in the final, 45 minutes
Yeah,
only.
injured. He was
Imagine that.
He was injured.
Imagine that.
He was injured. You know what I'm saying? Player of the tournament, Euro winner, spotlight right there. Premier League winner, and Manchester City, I believe, lost 3 games in that season. Guess who didn't play any of those games? Guess who didn't play? Rodri. What are we saying?
Could say the same about
What are we
Carvajal.
saying? He won the Club World Cup. Who is player of the tournament for Club World Cup? Rodri.
Nice, Mickey Mouse.
He won.
Cup.
He won.
Nice.
He won the Super Cup as well. First ever for Manchester City.
Okay.
So I mean, look at that. He
You're
had
listing
4 trophies.
You're listing
4
all of those
trophies.
things that Carvajal can back up as
4
well.
trophies.
Carvajal can back up with all of those.
4 trophies. 2 Player of the Years. You know, obviously
player of the year.
Phil Foden.
Player of the years. 2 of player of the years. What are we talking about?
Player of the tournaments. Excuse me. Player of the tournaments. 2 player of the tournaments. 4 trophies. You know what I'm saying? 4-peat Premier League, best player, best in his position in the world.
Okay, let's take a look at those
doubt
trophies.
about it.
We can take a look at those trophies. We can
No
take a look
doubt
at those
about it.
trophies because the Champions League outweighs 3 of those trophies for sure.
Yeah, 3 of them, sure.
And Carvajal has just as many as big trophies, if not more than Rodri.
Let's not forget that Rodri won the Champions League the season before and won player of the tournament.
Season before.
Season
before.
And 1 player of the tournament. And 1 player of the tournament. Look, Carvajal was great in the Champions League, scored in the final. Of course, that bumps him up. That's why I have him ahead of the likes of Cruz. That's why I have him ahead of Cruz.
You have him at what, 7th?
Yeah, and Cruz is 9th for me. So, you know,
This is insane.
Has to be, bro.
That's literally insane.
Has
Carvajal is anything but top 4.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Rodri,
If Jorginho is getting top 3, Carvajal had a better
bro.
justification to getting top 3.
We know.
Okay,
Jorginho
so what's
didn't
your
deserve that. We know
point?
Jorginho
What's your
doesn't
point?
deserve that. I mean, we know Jorginho didn't deserve that. So, and Jorginho did win midfielder of the tournament for the Champions League win. Carvajal didn't win defender of the tournament. I don't even know if that's an award.
It's not. So what's your point?
So I'm just saying,
doesn't back you at all.
Is that actually not an award though?
I don't think so.
I think it is.
I don't think so.
But I mean, look, Jorginho.
He's getting into the XI for sure when it comes out.
He didn't make a Euro team of the tournament.
Yeah, we're gonna trust this Kyle Walker BS, bro.
Look, my top 5, he absolutely does not get top 5. First of all,
He
Rodri,
gets top
of course,
5.
in there. Jude Bellingham, of course, he's in there. La Liga top goal scorer, won the La Liga, Champions League, Euro finalist. You know, he has to be in there.
Yeah.
Vinny Jr., player of the tournament for Champions League, La Liga winner. That's pretty much it for Vinny. That's why I don't have him above 3rd. Phil Foden has to be in the top 5. Absolutely.
Why?
Premier League.
Tell me why.
Premier League win. Premier League player of the year. He had Euro finalist. He had
Euro finalist
Yeah.
is a contending
he had
award.
He had a
over
Club-
Carvajal,
he had a-
who actually
he
won
had a
the
club.
award.
He had a Club
This
World
is
Cup.
an
Hold on, can
abysmal
I explain
list.
my Foden?
No, this is
He had a
abysmal lift.
Foden Club
007.
Oh my days.
007.
I can't even explain myself now.
Oh my
Foden Club
goodness.
World Cup. Foden Super Cup. You know what I'm saying? Premier League player of the year. That's just, it's simple, bro. It's simple. He's in there. Goals and assists went crazy. Probably had, I think he had 30 plus goals and assists this season. So 4th easily, top 5 easily. Lautaro easily top 5. Has to be. Serie A top goal scorer. Serie A player of the tournament. I mean, player of the season. He had Copa America winner in the final. Has to be in the top 5, bro.
He's in my top 6.
Has to be in the top
He's
5,
in my
bro.
top 6.
So, you know, the rest of the players in my 6 through 10, just they can't get in, bro. And that includes Mbappe. Mbappe, you know, he can't get in that top 5. He
does. He's top 5.
can't get in top 5.
He's
No
number
way.
5.
No way. I mean, yeah, he had a good season, Champions League top goal scorer.
Exactly. And we all know
Liga,
Champions
Liga
League
top
is
goal
like
scorer.
70% of Ballon d'Or. It's with the impact. It's the highest rating of the league.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's 70% in an international tournament year. I wouldn't say so. No.
I would
say
100%.
I would say 25% is league.
Well, he got
league and domestic campaign, and then I would say probably
he got what, the semifinals of the Euros? They got semifinals. Or was it quarters?
It was France v.
It was France v Spain, but did Spain beat
that was-
Germany
that was the
first or
semi.
second? Okay,
No,
semifinal of the Euros is very good on a tough bracket.
Yeah, but Mbappe stunk up the tournament. We know this.
He still scored
stunk
nonetheless,
up the tournament.
and he had an excuse with the broken nose. Top 5 is very justified.
No.
Lautaro
Not
Martinez
for me. Has to be above
Lautaro
Mbappe. Has
Martinez,
to be above
Mickey Mouse, Copa America.
Mickey Mouse?
First of all, Mickey Mouse Copa America. They didn't really.
What?
They did not have a round of 16.
So
bro.
we're just calling a Copa America win Mickey Mouse now? What is this discourse?
Yeah, actually, I think we are.
No, we're not.
Everyone
No, we're
knows
not.
CONMEBOL was literally like on their knees for Argentina, but that's a different story.
That's a ridiculous
That's a
claim.
very
That's
different. He's in my 6. He definitely won Serie A.
Yeah.
Very good
Player
year.
of the season.
Not breakout year, but a very good tally for Serie A for sure. Even an okay spell in the Champions League. I think that's top 6 deserving. Honestly, Florian Wirtz might have a case for being higher on my list, if I'm being completely honest.
You skimped him. What'd you put him at?
I had number 10.
Yeah, that's skimpy. He can't be under Kane, bro. He can't be under Kane.
The only reason I had Kane
not.
Hold up. Harry Kane did have top goal scorer in the Euros, first of all. He had 35 plus goals in the Bundesliga, the same competition Wirtz is in.
Yeah, but Wirtz is not.
Bayern Munich got to the semifinals of the Champions League as well.
Okay. Harry Kane, the only thing Harry Kane has is individual goals. He had the Champions League top goal scorer and he had Bundesliga top goal scorer. That's all he had.
Yeah, that's why he's only number 9.
He had a great season, but he's number 10 for me. That's only number 10 for sure.
It's only number 9.
Harry Kane barely got in for me. I could have argued Haaland. I could have argued KDB.
You could not have argued either of those two players.
I could have.
I promise you that.
Wirtz has to be above Kane and the likes of, for me, Toni Kroos, because, bro, Bayer Leverkusen, first ever title, undefeated, double to go with that. Best player for them. Was good in the Euros as well. Almost saved them against Spain. So, I mean, has to be, bro. Has to be.
We have to take consideration of the league he's playing in.
Yeah.
The competition of the league.
And I think 8 is perfect for him because
I think 10 is perfect.
I looked back at the 2016 results when Leicester won the league. You had Vardy and you had Mahrez, I believe, at 7, Vardy at 8. So I believe that place is perfect for Wirtz.
So you're saying Germany is comparable to the Premier League?
Mate, they went unbeaten. In
4 games less? 4 games less than the Premier League season now?
He has to be there. Donny Carvajal right above him.
Mate, you saying he has to be there as if you didn't put him one spot above me.
No, 2, mate, 2.
You have him what, 8?
8th. Yes,
oh, wow,
8th.
2 spots.
Yes. Well, where'd you put Kroos?
I have Toni Kroos at a respectable number 7. Below Martinez. Above Phil Foden. Phil Foden's 8.
Kroos above Phil Foden.
Yes.
Kroos above Phil Foden.
Yes.
How can you put Phil Foden at 8, bro?
Because Kroos won the Champions League, knocking out Phil Foden, who got hooked in the 60th minute against Real Madrid and stunk it up in the Champions League.
Hooked in the 60th.
Yes.
He still scored in that tie. He still scored a screamer. Top bins.
Oh, look at what
top
nice.
Bins.
What a Champions League final, mate.
Top bins.
What a Champions League
top
final.
Bins. Phil Foden, I mean, Premier League player of the season, hardest league in the world, has to be in the top 5 easily. But yeah.
Carvajal, okay, let me just get this straight before we end this off. Mm-hmm. Carvajal definitely is top 4.
No,
yes, he is.
No,
100%.
It's Donny Carvajal, bro. He had a great season. He's a great player. Let's not have revisionism, though. He's not an all-timer right back. He's not.
No, we're talking about this season.
Yes, I know.
We're talking about this season.
Yes, I know.
And this is a this season award.
There's no way he gets top 5.
It kind of seems like you're clouded with like people's past seasons and
I'm not.
taking that into consideration.
No, I'm not. But
I'm saying
when it comes to
Ballon
d'Or, and like Donny Carvajal, of course he has the team achievements, but
impact.
Sure, he was crucial in these trophies, 100%. Okay. But in terms of ability, in terms of skill, he is not above a lot of these players, bro. That's why he's 7.
And skill. What are you talking about?
That's why he's 7.
How are you going to say that?
What do you mean? How
have you seen him play? He doesn't. He keeps it simple, like Philipp Lahm. He has the goals and impact of the goals. He scored in the Champions League final. I hope you know that, right?
Yes, 100%.
He assisted a lot in the Champions League. And he did. You literally proved that he was an impact player when Spain needed him the most,
Mate,
aka in France.
They beat one of the best teams in the tournament without him.
Don't do that. Don't do that because they struggled. This is a struggle bus. They're lucky Lamine had an absolute screamer. All I'm saying is he should be in top 4. Jude, Vinny, Rodri, of course, are going to be the players that are going to win it. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be tough.
For me, Vinny can't win it.
It's going to be tough.
For me, there's no chance Vinny wins it. For me, there's no
chance. Vinny had an
unreal
unreal Champions League campaign.
He had a great Champions League campaign, but he was not the main man in their league campaign, and Brazil flopped.
I don't think you can say that. I don't think he scored a hat trick against Barcelona. You can't say he wasn't the main man.
That wasn't in the league.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Where was it then?
That was the Spanish Super Cup or whatever.
The Spanish Super Cup.
Whatever.
No.
They held that in Dubai, in Saudi or something, bro. That was when he scored the
Absolutely
hat trick.
not.
Yes, search it up right now.
I'm searching this up right now.
Search it up. In the meantime, I'll explain why Jude has to be above Vinny in this list. Has to be, bro. Main man in La Liga, top goal scorer. First season, bro. First season. He's not even a striker. Yes, he played striker. He's not a striker though. Champions League. He was crucial as well. Assist in the final, Euro final, assist in the final.
To who?
Cole Palmer. Are you talking about the Champions League?
Yeah, we're talking about the Champions League.
Yes, I know Vinny scored in the final, but like, so did Carvajal, mate. He wasn't the winner. Carvajal scored the winner.
And there's a reason why I have Carvajal there.
Yeah.
In contention.
No, but he can't be top 5, bro. There's been competition, bro. Phil Foden, Lautaro Martinez.
Mate,
these players had unreal campaigns. Unreal.
You can't
unreal
this
campaigns.
bias towards attack versus defenders. It's actually criminal.
It's not. What do you mean? I have Rodri as my winner, bro. I have a defensive player as my winner. What are you talking about here? Bias where?
No, I'm talking
bias
about
where?
He's not a defender.
Yes, he is.
Mate, he's a midfielder.
No, he's everything. That's how good he is.
No.
He's everything, bro.
Look, hat trick, Barcelona 4-1 in the Super Cup.
In the Super Cup. Thank you very much.
Trophy's a trophy.
Thank you very much. Nah.
Trophy's a trophy.
Anyway, get in the comments. Wait, who's your winner?
I couldn't
Mate,
give you
pick a winner.
I couldn't give
no,
you
pick
one.
a winner.
I couldn't give
pick
you
a winner,
one.
mate.
I genuinely can't.
Genuinely, you have to pick a winner. You can't just leave without picking a winner.
If we're being real, news bias aside, I think it's got to be Vinicius Jr.
Oh my days. Get in the comments. Let us know your top 10 Ballon d'Or list, or just let us know your winner. Hit the like button, sub up as well. Catch y'all next time.
Peace.